some of you racist ass white hoes so shook by having a black ass Santa Claus in the Mall of America? Are you scared that he's going to steal the North Pole if you don't let your demon ass offspring take a picture with this man and move y'all asses along?
I'm the librarian, and I came to read.
Dungeons and Dragons built ass offspring, black magic built ass children running around here, and the one thing that you're worried about is a black Santa Claus, a fictional character who has turned black. You hoes already have control of the mainstream media. Everywhere I go, one of you white hoes is on my TV. White men already in control of 99.9% of all the big ass Fortune 500s. AARP Life Alert built bitches are serving me all types of the small council in the Game of Thrones in King's Landing. The way that y'all are old like Lady Olenna and as white as the winter that is about to come. So for you guys to be in full control of society like that, y'all bitches get shook when all of a sudden we have representation. All of a sudden there's a black superhero. All of a sudden there's one black Santa Claus. This is the first black Santa Claus in the Mall of America. You hoes should be comfortable in the status and power that you have. You get to see someone who looks like you in TV and media, in your classrooms, at your jobs, at the head of your companies, but you bitches don't want us to have one damn Santa Claus? God damn! And the black Santa Claus, I forget his name because I'm so mad as hell right now, he was saying, well girl, the difference between skin color from one Santa to the next is not important to these little kids because they have not yet been indoctrinated by white supremacy. If you have a big ass beard, you dressed in red and you carrying around some presents, ho, and you saying ho ho ho, it's all the same. Like it's all the same to the many-faced God in Game of Thrones again. It's only when they're taught by society and taught by their parents and taught by whoever that having certain amounts of melanin in your skin, that's bad. I just really am upset about it. You bitches are still gonna get the same amount of presents. Your parents are still gonna lie to you saying that, well girl, Santa came around. Santa Claus is coming to town as long as he's not a nigger. Oh yeah. It's still gonna be this, y'all. Christmas is not gonna be canceled, okay? I know some of you guys are so upset and bothered by change, which is why I love to shake the table. I love to make you hoes feel uncomfortable. I love to shoot down the status quo. I know a lot of you like standards and invisible ass rules that society has written, but I came here to break all them hoes, from wearing a tired ass wifey chain and crop tops and heels to having deep ass discussions about the dangerous mentalities that society is producing. I am shaking the goddamn table. So I am so happy, even though my mama was not about to lie to me and say that her hard-earned money was actually a big ass fat ass man coming down a chimney that I didn't have to give me presents in the middle of the goddamn night as if somebody was gonna come in her house uninvited. Girl, no ma'am, no God. Santa Claus was not a thing for me, but I feel like if it was, it would have been cool to see someone who looks like me. As I said, I'll go back to when I was in the classroom and stuff, just in all types of gifted programs and AP programs and IB programs, just top of the class type of teas. And there in the school and the location that I was at, there was no one who looked like me, like black. And we're not even gonna talk about LGBT because that had even less visibility. I didn't see anyone who looked like me. So for Mall of America to act like they finally wanted their Santa Claus to have some type of lips, I'm happy. Do y'all remember this pufferfish in the face built ass bitch who called Michelle Obama an ape in heels, pretending as if her wheelbarrow in the face built ass did not understand that calling a black person an ape has racist connotations. Apparently she has been reinstated as the director of county development. I forget in what area she's in. They had fired her for making those statements, and the former mayor of someplace was agreeing with her, and he resigned from his position. So I'm not understanding why she's being allowed after all that racist ass shit to get back in formation. But Pamela Taylor, since you wanted to go ahead and describe Michelle Obama in a racist ass way, I'm just going to describe you. You're constructed like an F-16 or F-22 fighter jet, the way that the edges of your face are so damn sharp. And really, it is ironic because your career needed to just go on ahead and take that nosedive. It is very interesting how the slightest thing that Obama may have said or Michelle Obama says or wears, all of a sudden all hell breaks loose, but these hoes are allowed to just go around disrespecting me like Angela Bassett in American Horror Story Coven and just do whatever the hell they want. And I'm kind of tired of it, Pamela. You're really giving me the holy scriptures of the Light of the Seven from Game of Thrones. Wow, I guess I missed Game of Thrones. It needs to hurry up and come back, bitch. It needs to hurry up and come back. Winter is coming. Winter is finally here. Daenerys is about to burn you hoes up. So, but yes, you're constructed like the holy scriptures of the seven from, the High Sparrow was really into that type of shit, girl, because the book is so large, and I feel like like every time I turn to a new chapter in your life, the pages are blank, just like your levels of logic, just not there. It's very interesting. I can't even mess up. I can't even get a C in a class without failing it, but your ass can be racist as hell to the first lady and you get your job back. Not understanding that, but you're serving me all types of sunny days with your beach ball shaped head ass. If someone does end up marrying my over-the-top, anxious, drunken, crazy ass, you had better think about how you're going to goddamn propose to me if you're the one who's doing it. Gay relationships can break them dumbass rules, so either one can do it. But let me tell you, if you're the one who's proposing to me, if you are the one, you had better not pull some crazy ass shit, bitch. I don't know what to, I don't want you doing anything that would have me thinking that you're about to die, that have me thinking that I'm about to die, that my mama died, something happened. I don't want you to pretend like I'm about to meet Beyonce or some shit, and then it's just gonna be your dusty ass with a goddamn ring. Don't try and do anything crazy like that, bitch, because you run the risk of being just like me when I go out with my male friends to go and shop alone, okay? Because my ass ends up in the women's section. You're gonna be alone, isolated, solo, dolo, by yourself, you name it. Let me tell you something. I'm pretty sure that you guys understand what's going on, what I'm talking about. Apparently, there was this man who orchestrated this whole Black Lives Matter type of craziness to try and propose to this woman who apparently, from a few Facebook posts that he put up, had already had to endure a tired ass relationship because his ass is trash. His ass cheating on her and all type of crazy shit, not getting his life together, stressing her out. And then to top all that shit off, even after she stayed with his crusty, dusty ass, his bookshelf, ceiling fan, dust shape, and his belly button dust built ass, he put the icing on the cake by orchestrating a whole thing like he was about to get shot up by the police. I'm talking about the police came in strong as hell, lights going, bitch. That whole got out, pulled a gun on his ass while his little fiance or whatever was standing next to him. She was shook, she didn't know what the hell to do, and all of a sudden, no, now he gonna propose after all that shit. Now, bitch, try that shit if you want to with me, bitch.
Bitch, I hope the fuck you do. You'll be a dead son of a bitch, I tell you that. Bitch, I hope the fuck you do. You'll be a dead son of a bitch.
A lot of you heterosexual men aren't shit, okay? Some of you know that you treat women like shit, you know that you're trash, and in order to kind of offset that, you create traumatic ass experiences in their life and then try and resolve it. Experiences that you know you have the power to resolve instantly, just so she can be like, well girl, I thought it was worse, but it's just bad. You know, I thought he was getting shot, but I'm just marrying a dusty ass, crusty ass nigga. Let me go ahead and just say yes. Instead of just doing right the first fucking time, you guys just create problems that you know you can fix.
Hey bro, just follow along. I'm gonna pretend like I was cheating on this girl and she found out, but then what I'm gonna do is show her the proof that I wasn't cheating and she gonna be happy.
Bitch, why don't you just make her happy naturally in a relationship by not being ain't shit? If you would just do the things that you're supposed to do, you wouldn't have to go altering realities like you're fucking Doctor Strange or something in order to make her feel great after you resolve the fake ass problem. You would not be getting any extra credit points with my ass if you can't complete the core curriculum as it is, girl. Get your head out of your asses, bitch, because a lot of you hoes are really in the dark. Future husband, if you exist, and if you're watching this, don't you ever try no shit like that with me, bitch, because we would end up fighting. You talking about the police, yeah, you would need the policeman to hold me back from beating your ass. No, there's no way in the hell. I'm already an anxious person as it is. I already worry a lot more than I should, and now you want to have these policemen rolling up on my ass with their guns pointing to you? No, God, bitch, this would be me.
You say who you trying to kill? You say you trying to kill my man? Okay, girl, aim for the head. At least one of the heads on his body is useful. Peace.
3 years ago today, Beyonce had the whole world shook. She had the whole industry shook with the surprise release of her self-titled album. Let me tell you something. Beyonce still has you hoes dropping flopping ass surprise albums that people knew you were recording 2 months ago. Beyonce changed the industry, the music industry, after labels saw the success of her surprise album. So what they were doing were pressing their artists on their roster to go ahead and try and craft something of the same sort to see if you can try and mirror the success that Beyonce has had with a surprise release. What they didn't realize is that For years, Beyonce had been building a strong ass, solid ass brand since girls' time. Had you hoes in formation buying tickets and shit for half your goddamn rent. So she knew the power that her brand had. While these pop queens are out here releasing tired ass singles that no one wants to buy, she was giving you bitches solid albums and solid performances. Her and her team knew that by this point, this was something that was reasonable, and if done correctly, it would have been successful. I can't say the same for your flop ass faves. I really can't. Some of your faves just aren't even passionate about music, and yet they're in the music industry. Some of your faves lack the training and skills, that their teams don't have the skills to market them correctly to a target audience that actually wants to consume what your favorite artist is serving. Your fave lastly lacks in performance skills. Not only is touring where money is in the music industry, that's mainly where you're gonna see the most coin as an artist, but touring really solidifies that you know what you're doing to your audience, because they can see you live, they can hear you live, they can see if you're really putting everything into this shit like you say you are. If all that shit is missing, girl, don't expect to drop surprise albums and have that shit be successful. Some of you hosts, you don't have the range. Beyonce gave you Jealous, Superpower, which was a Black Lives Matter type of anthem tease. She gave you Beyonce with Supermodels, girl. Partition, showing off her sexy ass body, telling you woman that after you have your child, yes, you can work to have the body that you want to have if you want it. She gave y'all Pretty Hurts, fucking up all her trophies and saying, girl, after I've starved myself and neglected people that I love and worked hard as hell, I got a trophy. What the fuck does that mean, bitch? I want to blow all this shit up. That's what she said in her behind the scenes. She gave you hoes Flawless, a feminist anthem for your life. Had these hoes out here shook. But at the same time, she gave you Bow Down, because a lot of you bitches like to talk shit about the successful. You like to talk shit about people who have talent. And sometimes they just can't take that shit anymore. So she woke up one day and just wrote an anthem on your ass. She said, I'm gonna turn what they're saying, I'm gonna turn their negativity into money for me. That's something that Beyonce loves to do, and I'm learning to do it as well. Okay, she said, you hoes are getting angry about me performing Formation for my motherfucking people, ho. Boycott Beyonce. All right, I'm gonna put boycott Beyonce on some tour merchandise and have you hoes buy it. Hate is only relevant in my life if I'm trying to make some goddamn money from it. And a lot of you YouTubers are so focused on hate and minding other people's business that, and I did the math on this, about 97% of your subscribers are just not interested in what you're saying. They're not clicking on your videos, girl. Instead of focusing on hating other people who have made this shit work, because Beyonce could easily do that. She could hate on Adele, she could have hated on Usher, she could have hated on all these people that she views as successful. But instead of doing that, and instead of focusing on negativity, she flipped that shit. She said, I'm gonna make this shit work for myself. That's what self-titled really represented to me. Host counted her out after 4. She said, no, I'm coming back. And she did. I wanted to quickly congratulate Issa Rae and Viola Davis on their Golden Globe nominations. Issa Rae, you just got up in the HBO type of game, and you're completely slaying it. The writing, the production, the storyline, the character development, the relatability on Insecure, your show, it just completely is out of this world. I see representation for black people, and not only black people, dark-skinned black people up there. And there are narratives, there are stories, there are and themes that I feel like we need to talk about, and that, as I said before, are completely relatable. You did the damn thing. Actors, team, everybody involved with Insecure. I'm very proud of you guys, and I'm so happy for you, Issa Rae. Viola Davis, I know, girl, you need to see one of my videos. I don't understand. Just thinking about your slayfulness, just thinking about how often you get on my TV screen and just stab at you don't even snatch my edges, you stab at them. You are a phenomenal actress. There's no reason for you to come up here and just be slaying the game like that, as if I'm not trying to regrow my edges from every monologue that you give me on How to Get Away with Murder. To think that you started off in certain roles and now it's just growing everywhere. I slay my spirit, and you're a beautiful ass, black ass woman with a vocabulary and intelligence that is everything, girl. I live for you. This is Khaleesi Adrian, the librarian, mother of faggots, the queen of YouTube and the unclocked. First of his name, signing the fuck off. And to all my haters, I just wanted to say that I'm the shit. You just have career constipation.